Thank you for joining me. I'm Jakob Vaughan with my second NFL mock draft of 2021. Today and moving forward, we have a special guest watching from afar with great sight and hearing. Great grandma, this is First and Vaughan, you know. Eagles recently reached out to the Texans to inquire about trading for Deshaun Watson. Keep your eye on the Patriots. Cam's contract is incentive-based if he starts, so they have $35 to $45 million in cap space. Watson to New England. Go watch last month's Mock Draft 1.0 along with my other episodes from Season 5, as I've been harping on my points and opinions all season long. Last February, I said Justin Herbert would be the best quarterback out of the 2020 draft class. Now I'm saying the stock of Kyle Trask will rise. He's being overlooked. I would have drafted Chase Young #1 overall in 2020. Tua Tagovailoa is not a franchise quarterback. Mac Jones will be a draft bust, and you can give the keys to your franchise to Lawrence, Fields, and Trask. Richmond, Virginia will be represented by Rayshard Ashby in this year's draft. Shout out to my Eagles for signing former LC Bird product Anthony Harris. Do not forget, Madden 21, use these codes for my top draft prospects. Now my draft selections, 1 through 32.
This is First and Vaughan, this is First and Vaughan, this is First and Vaughan, you know.
The #1 overall pick, Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence. The Jets pick Zach Wilson. Dolphins draft Jamar Chase. Falcons select Patrick Surtain. Bengals get Penei Sewell. Eagles go with Kyle Pitts. Lions select Devontae Smith. Panthers pick Trey Lance. Broncos replace Drew Lock with Justin Fields. At number 10, the Cowboys select Gregory Rousseau.
Bust it, baby, bust it, baby. Lean to the side, lean to the side.
Russell Wilson only wants to be heard by the front office, not traded. The Bears offered Seattle 3 first-round picks, a 3rd-round pick, and 2 starters. The Seahawks said, no, we're good. Bears fans were expecting Russell Wilson and got Andy Dalton as their starter. I said on Twitter March 3rd, Kyle Trask will be the Bears starter. Their GM has now signed Mike Glennon, Nick Foles, traded up for Mitchell Trubisky, and released Kyle Fuller. Chicago, you have Andy Dalton for 1 year, as well as your head coach and general manager. Picks 11 through 17. Giants draft Micah Parsons. 49ers go with Hokies Caleb Farley. Chargers will select Rashawn Slater. Another Hokie, as Vikings draft Christian Darrisaw. Known for bust, Patriots select Mac Jones. Cardinals select J.C. Horn. Raiders are drafting Jeremiah Owusu Korowahu.
I was immigrating, 1 on 3, damn it's all on me. Long range.
Without naming the Pats and Bucs signings, Jaguars signing of Shaquille Griffin is the best signing. The most overrated signing will be Kenny Golladay, who reportedly wants to be paid $18.5 million a year. When expectations are placed on Ryan Fitzpatrick, he crumbles. We've seen it in New York and Buffalo. He gets paid or starts and plays poorly. Fitz creates magic when he is free as a backup with no expectations. Awful signing. They should have kept Alex Smith, who is respected in the locker room. Selections of 18 through 25. Dolphins go Roll Tide with Najee Harris. Washington drafts Asante Samuel Jr. Bears select Jalen Mayfield. Colts draft Elijah Vera Tucker. Titans add Kwity Paye. Jets select Tyson Campbell. In need of a running game, Steelers get Travis Etienne. And Jaguars add Christian Barmore.
Bust it, baby, bust it, baby. Lean to the side, lean to the side.
I would like to see Sam Darnold to the 49ers, Russell Wilson to the Jets, and Deshaun Watson to Denver. Imagine the AFC West. Watson, Mahomeboy, Herbert, and Carr. One thing I would like to point out, Carson Wentz was traded to the Colts, and he must have been inspired by a certain someone. These numbers do look awfully similar. Mock Draft 2.0 is almost in the books. Picks 26 through 32. A 3rd LSU wide receiver in Cleveland with Terrace Marshall Jr. Ravens draft Zaven Collins. Saints add Trayvon Moehrig. Packers go with Jalen Waddle. Bills pick Carlos Basham Jr. Chiefs select Landon Dickerson. And the Buccaneers draft Alex Leatherwood. Continue to comment below with your opinions and click that subscribe button. This is First and Vaughan, you know.
Lean to the side, lean to the side. Lean to the side, lean to the side. Bust it, baby, bust it, baby. Bust it, baby.